Hi guys and Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to my blog post 9, and in this blog post I'm going to present you with a brief overview about the Microsoft Power BI tool, uh, Microsoft Power BI desktop. So let's start. So once you have installed the Microsoft Power BI, you will have a icon of Microsoft Power BI, which will be pinned to your desktop, right? And on the on the tooltip, you will see the Power BI desktop as well. So once you will click this, the application will be launched, and it will take a bit of your time, but once it will be done, you will get this introductory board. So it will have a few options over here like get data, recent sources, open other reports, about new. You may switch to the Power BI blog as well. You can actually visit the forums, you can go for the tutorials. So in later videos, we will see about how all of these options will work. And in the center of the introduction, you will get a collaborate and share. So it normally says like sign in to publish your reports, access certified datasets, and share insights on organizational content in the Power BI service. So this is for those people who are using Power BI Premium, and they have like Microsoft Power BI Pro license. Power BI Service is another section of the Power BI environment, which we will discuss in later sections. But overall, your Power BI experience will always start from the Power BI desktop. So in order to collaborate and share, you should also have a Microsoft Power BI account. In future, we will see like how we can actually get that kind of information. But for now, if you want to practice locally on your computer about how to create the reports, the Power BI desktop environment will be enough for you. So I'm just going to close it over here. And once you will close here, you will have a very uh, elaborate canvas about the Microsoft Power BI report creation. So here some options are disabled, some options are enabled. So we will actually look into them one by one. So here the main canvas is always like a blank page, and it will always have like four options: import data from Excel, from SQL Server, if you would like to paste data into some kind of a blank table, or if you have any kind of sample data set, or it is actually provided by the Microsoft, you can actually get it from here. But so these are basically uh, quick connectors for your data, and it is actually the data is not necessary like it is not necessary that you should get the data from these resources, from these data sets. So let us discuss about the few options over here. Like on the top of your toolbar, you will get uh, a save icon, undo and redo. You will have title bar over here, which is right now untitled. And if when we will save this report, you will have the name of the report over here with the Power BI desktop side. And also you can do some kind of search over here, whatever you would like to do in your report. And then there's a sign in option. So sign in means like if you have a Power BI premium account or a pro license, you can click on the sign in and you will enter your credentials over here, and this Power BI desktop will be connected to your Power BI service, which is actually in your local premises or in the report server, or it is in the cloud. Whatever you will have, it will be connected to here. And then after that, the report that you will build in this environment will be published into that certain production environment. Then you have this menu bar over here. It has like file. It's very fairly simple, easy to use, and quite understandable option in the Power BI desktop. Like you can create new report, you can actually open new report, you can save the report, you can save as, You can actually get the data, you can import the report, uh, the contents of import of any existing file, uh, and you can also export the data to a new file. After that, you can have also have a publish option. So by if you have a Microsoft Power BI service account, you can publish the report. And then there is a options and settings, which are actually related to more options at the data source settings. So again, here it is the about, which is actually related to the Microsoft. Next option is home, which is actually by default option. Is right now, if you have like they are simply providing you a cut, copy, paste, format, paper, paste option. Like if you're copying and pasting data from somewhere else, these options will be enabled. Then the next option is the get data. It's the most important option, and you will find list of connectors over here which are actually provided by Microsoft. Like you can actually fetch the data from the Excel workbooks. You have a Power BI service data sets. You can actually connect to those. Uh, if you would like to connect your report to the data flows, you can actually do that as well. Dataverse, if you have like SQL endpoint, you can actually go ahead and use the Dataverse. Then you can have like if you have any SQL Server database you would like to connect to, you can actually um, connect to that one. Then you have like SaaS services available. Even you can actually import the data from the simple CSV file or any web page, or if you have any OData feed, you can do that. If you have a blank query, like you would like to write a query from your scratch in your own wordings, with respect to your requirements, so you can use this option as well. And then there are fairly more options available. So once I will click on this, I will get all options over here, like options that I have discussed till now, and other data sources as well. Like if you would like to connect to IBM data sources, these are available. SQL, Oracle databases, these are also available. PostgreSQL, Sysbase, Teradata, SAP, Windows Application Server, Warehouse Manager Server, you can actually connect to those as well. And then you can actually there are lots of data connectors available, and these data connectors are basically connected as categorized as well. Like in all, you will get all of the data sets, data connectors that are available right now. And the best part about the Power BI desktop uh, is that it's getting continuously upgraded. So after a few months, you will also have more connectors than they are presently here in the Power BI desktop, right? So here's a and about the categorization. Like if you would like to connect to the file-based environments, you can actually you can actually go and just click on the file, and you will get the file-based connectors over here. The database connectors, these are the database connectors. So mostly data types, data connectors are available over here. Then there is a Power Platforms like Power BI Datasets, Power BI Data Flows, Data Service, Dataverse, and Data Flows. Commonly, they are available as well. You can also connect to your Microsoft Azure Cloud, and all the connectors related to the Microsoft Azure families are available over here. And then you can also go, and if there is any online service that is available, you can also connect to those connectors as well and fetch the data. And then there are a few others that are actually categorized as like third party, web, SharePoint list, or data field, and various. So you can actually connect to any of these uh, connectors. And then you have like certified connectors options, and then the template apps. I'm not going to give you like I'm not going to give you introduction about these connectors right now. We will see in the future. Now here you have like the data sets like available here over here in the get data. Then there are few data sets that are actually commonly used. they are actually have they are actually pinned here as well, like the Excel workbook connector, Power BI datasets, SQL Server, and you can actually enter your own data and the databases and the recent sources that you have used options over here. Once you will have, you will do, once you will get, uh, you will connect with your data by using these connectors. You can actually transform the data, like by using the transform data sets or the data source settings by changing the data source setting. Right now, these are actually enabled, but there is no use until unless you will have the data set available in your Power BI desktop. Then there is a new visual, like if you would like to add a new visual in your report into your canvas, then there's a text box option over here. And then there are more visuals as well, like any new visual that is actually saved in your files or the app source, Microsoft app source. So you can also, if you have data available, you can create new measure or a quick measure over here. Then there is a sensitivity option, and you can actually publish the report. So this publish report is actually right now enabled, sorry, disabled. And the reason is like I am not connected to the Power BI service, which is fine for the moment. Once I will have the Power BI service account, I can actually connect to that and I will publish the report on the cloud as well. After that, I can have like insert option, like new page, like I can insert a new page, blank page over here. Like if I will click on it, I will get a page number 2 over here. And if I click on the plus sign, I will also get a new page over here. I also go ahead and I can actually duplicate the page as well, like the page which I have focused upon. I will click on it and I will click the duplicate of the page. So once this will be done, uh, I can also add new visuals over here. I will get more visuals over here. It's the same option which is actually provided over here as well in the home tab, but it's more related to the page size. Then there are some artificial AI visuals available over here, like QA, key influencers, decomposition tree, and smart narrative. We will look deeply into these in near future. Then we will have like page Power Platform connectors over here, like if you have created a Power BI paginated report, you can actually embed that report over here. If you have any Power App available, you can also embed it over here. And if you have any Power Automation available, you can also embed that automation over here as well. So it will just create a link towards that report. Also, there are a few elements that if you would like to add, like text box, button, shapes, and images. So you can also add these over here as well. Next step is the modeling. Most of the modeling menu is basically disabled. So, and it will be enabled once you will have the data in your report. So we will look into this later on in a bit. So after that, again, there's a view option. Like once you have the visuals, you can actually change the visual themes. You can scale to fit. You can actually create a report in mobile layout if you would like to see the grid lines and or snap to the grid or snap to the grid or lock the objects. You can actually do that. Also, you can go ahead and enable or disable the filters. Once you will click on this filter option, if it is disabled, it means that the filter options that is actually coming over here will not be displayed. So if I have clicked, you see that the filter option is over here. Then there are bookmarks. If you have done, if you have actually selected some layout ordering for the objects in your report, you can actually do that. And then you have performance analyzer, like the DAX queries that are actually created behind the scene. You can actually analyze the their performance, and you can also go ahead and sync the slices as well. Once this done, there's a rich help available in the Power BI desktop. Wow, about the Power BI desktop. like what version is being used right now, what is the user ID, session ID, and many things. So uh, you have like guided learning options over here. You can also go ahead and see the training videos. You can actually opt for the Power BI documentation as well. You can actually go ahead and ask for the support, the issue. You can also move to your Power BI blog, where you can actually submit, uh, you can actually discuss about the Power BI, like all of this information that is actually coming over here. You have a community. If you would like to share something with the community, you can actually go ahead and ask the community and tell the community. Then Power BI for developers, like if you would like to see for the like what kind of version is coming up for the developers, new updates, things like that, or any information regarding the technical aspect of the Power BI desktop. Power BI desktop is actually Power BI for the developers is basically the best option to go. If you have some idea, Microsoft always open for the open new ideas, so you can actually submit that idea. You can also go ahead and use few external tools that are actually provided by the Microsoft or the community. And then you can also download some sample data sets, sample reports, community galleries, and partner showcases. So you will have this one. So in order to test your skills, or if you would like to train yourself on the Power BI desktop or the reports that are required to be developed, these are the best options. Uh, then there is a consulting services available. These are basically provided by the Microsoft third-party vendors. Uh, Basically, if you would like to hire a consultant who is actually mastering the Power BI desktop, so you can click on the consulting services and it will uh, move to that page. So you can actually browse for the workshops and services offered by the third party uh, vendors related to the Microsoft Power BI. So this is the menu. This is fairly a simple menu, and each and everything that is actually uh, written over here is fairly simple and easy to understand. Few things more over here, like on the left side, you will see three icons. So first one is for the report, which is the present canvas. Next one is the data, like here you will see the data. And third one is the relationship table. So there are a few options available over here, but right now there is no need to see like the uh, so uh, so these are the options that are related to the report. And then there are a few options that are available over here, like the filters, and then there are visualization. So there are a lot of visualizations, and uh, these visualizations keep getting updated as well. So there are few of them are like stack bar chart, stack column chart, uh, cluster bar chart, and column chart, and so on and so forth. So there is a lot of things over here. We will play around them with the data, and then with respect to that, you will get the better understanding. These are the visualization. This is the filter part, which will be applied over the visualization, and then there are the fields part, like which field should be displayed as a visualization and what kind of filter should be applied by the field, and then you will see. So in the next video, I will give you a very simple overview about how we can actually get the data set and how we can actually utilize a visualization to create a report. So it will be a very simple report, and from there onward, we will actually discuss about more data oriented and visualization oriented uh, blocks. Sorry, uh, reports. So I hope so you have understood this beautiful environment of the Microsoft Power BI desktop. So I hope so you will like this video. Please do not forget to subscribe, like, and share my YouTube channel, YasirFazal. And as always, please spread the video. Thank you.